Alright, is it me or does that look interesting to anyone else? It's like the light bulb is like the singularity, and you have the underneath of the lampshade being a circle. Then you have the bigger circle against the wall. You have one-dimensional line going through the singularity, going through the darkness. And like over here and over here. And then you have the top. And then you have the extra top. Anyway, so let's turn that off. The way I see this right now is that this has to all be redone. This is a great representation of 5D Earth, okay? Here's your 9x9. Okay, we derived how the 9x9 is constructed is because there's a black 6 and a white 9. The white 9 is the 9 bubbles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because you gotta create the planets, the luminaries, Pluto, Neptune, and Uranus. I believe this is a higher plane. They're planets. Your Z direction, not your Y, not your X. I think it goes Z, Y, X when you create. To follow the path of energy, to create a little maple tree. You know, oh, Canada. So, I'm going to make a new matrix, and the matrix is going to have like a periodic table styling to it. I'm not going to circle anything immediately. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a 3 as a 1. A 3 as a 1 is important because there are 3, oh fuck, it even should be 4 as a 1. Because of how many times it's circled. No, for that I'll just show the representation of the number of the cells. So like it would be like a periodic table. Let me just show you, for example. Because we all know that my old matrix, you know, this was like kind of popular. Okay? So in the new matrix, what I'm gonna do is like how many bubbles is 76 part of? Fuck. A few probably, but let's imagine, and then I'm gonna do the brackets. Let's just go with 5. So that'll be one part of the center cell. The other one will be the position at which it was created. It was created the 36th thing, and the last thing will be, well, what is the 36th thing? And it's called input-output. Okay? So, and there's also the, because the position of the luminary created doesn't mean like exactly the path of energy, because there's the trip to create, and then there's the trip to get to the beginning of the next day. There's some extra steps that aren't accounted for with creation, but they still exist. You know, we exist. 4, 5, 4, 5. You know, the 4x5, the 4x4 within the 5x5, the G within the window. Like, you always have to account for the nothing. The nothing is the bubble. White holes and black holes, guy. I have some pretty radical thoughts about Tesla and CERN. Okay, about what that's all about, but I don't want to go there right now. Yeah, so crazy someplace else. And the only other order I can think of is like part of the 7 of the G here, and there's another order, so that might be like the 4th thing. But yeah, so everyone should be able to do that by now. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You can go like from here to here to here. I'm doing it again anyway, right? So why not? There's your G, down to here, across to here, down to here, across to here, up to there, and then you gotta know enough to do your C here, because the 3 is a 1, and you go around that and then to here, and then 28, and then you gotta go around again, so you gotta kind of go like in between to here, and then you kind of go from there to here, and then you gotta go back, and then you gotta go kind of like underneath. No, fuck. What am I doing? Getting too complicated. Why does this have to be that complicated? To 32, to 33, back up to here, back down. to Ganymede. Oh, back here, the rings of Saturn, and then you gotta go around to the beginning, and then you gotta go to the galaxies, Jupiter, Saturn, the stars. And when you get to the stars, then you gotta know that you gotta make an L. So you gotta go like through this stuff down to here, and then you gotta go across to here, then you gotta go back down to 45, and then you gotta go back to 47, and that's where you end. Because after here, you're gonna flip over and go to here, and then you're probably gonna do the reverse guy. Like, you're probably going to do, oh, like my brain can do this right now, the reverse. Oh my god, Kevin. Oh. What the fuck? Now I gotta go down, and across, and down, and over, and up. And around this shit to here, and around this to here, and then through this to here, and then to here, and then, oh god, to here, and then to here, and then I gotta go down. Oh fuck, I gotta go, okay, down to here. Really? And then I gotta go. Oh man. I'm at Ganymede, and I gotta go up to here. Or is that where I'm coming from? Yeah, down, up, there. No, then I do this stuff. Oh, what am I doing? What's missing? Oh, let's just start the beginning. Fuck it. Okay, so Z, Y, X. Wow. Oh, that probably does that line. So there, that's... Yeah, that looks... I don't have a double. No. Something's up. Is something up? I don't have a double path. Oh, I ended here, so I might as well go down. I didn't do a double path here. That's my bad. So there. Now it's ended. Maybe I shouldn't use brown. What does that look like? Forest. You see the trees from the forest. Dog outside. And I was looking at this and I was thinking like the Infinity Gauntlet. Like how you have 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, like 5 down here before your stem. So like the 5 rings, or then he needs like the 6th stone maybe, and that could be like, because like there's like another, like the down here is just a pyramid. That would be like the 6th stone. So those could be like the 5 and then the 6th stone, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is the reverse pyramid. But anyway, yeah, because like, anyways, I'm gonna get back to let's just talk about Tesla for a second. So what did Tesla do? Tesla created coils. He used to have trees. And in the trees, what would he do? He'd take copper and he'd put big balls of copper. That's what we were told, right? And then he'd link them all together. Awesome trees, guy. Anyways. Don't want markers today. Like copper. Copper. Now, what if you had them like an A, B, C for 3-phase energy? And what if he had a bunch set up in phase, like, you know, and you have like, you can put like a, you know, an A, B, you can fill it up, okay? I don't want to say like 36, but you could do 36. Now, if you put a bunch of copper and trees in a ring, let's say 36 trees in a 3-phase, 9 groups, kind of, or sorry, 12 groups. 12 times 3, anyways. Nine trees per quadrant of the circle. Wonder what kind of energy we collect from the air. Now, again, because of the concept of white holes and black holes, you gotta understand our box, okay? So this is what's going on. Our box was created. We created a battery. Sorry. ALM created a battery. I think it's easier to depict this way. So Austin Lee Meredith created a battery. He is the top left quadrant of the matrix, the top 69. Now, he created a black hole in his battery, which where we live, because we live in a negative energy. He created hell on earth, because he's already living in a place with cellular energy, wireless energy. So he's already living in a place with wireless energy. He made a black hole to create our existence, which is negative energy. So we have to understand that we need to create a white hole by changing the polarity of the magnets on the wheels to create heaven on earth, our earth. Then I call it the KJV. Okay, which means that for him to have his existence be, you know, positive, it came from a white hole because it was created from heaven on earth. So when you create heaven on earth, you create a positive environment with wireless energy, where this guy for fun created a battery where he would be the devil of the lower realm. And his devil needs to understand the concept of the daisy chain between white holes and black holes. Okay? Now, if she's living in a world of duality like we are, do you think that she would have wireless energy? Going up the chain, guy. Of course. There's a positive reality here too, but there's probably some higher dimensional level of challenge of problem. I gotta love that I made this. I'm just gonna say that right now, because it's made in Canada. Okay. You know, Human Resources and Social Development Canada. You know, Deputy Minister. Oh, that whoever has that title right now should be like shaking his head, or her head. So like, that's what I think's going on, and I know how to make this based on observations from our time and sky, and we're like N+2 level of smartness now. Do you not see how you have the nothing is the 7th dimension and the infinite is the 8th dimension? 7 and 8. 78, it's just the 76 with the +2, which is the center of a 9x9 matrix. I could go on and on talking numbers, but you know, what's the point? Higher self, lower self, guys. Just the magnets, the north and south on the wheels, on the ring magnets need to change, and heaven need to change to create, you know. And it doesn't matter how many black hole boxes you create in this reality, no matter how many positives you try to send our way in our negative duality, it's going to remain negative, guy. You're going to have wired cellular energy devices. But if you create a white hole, I think it'll be wireless. Because he did it wrong. Or he did it the other way. He has to create another box now, where it's reversed. Or destroy this box. And all of existence as we know it. But that's pretty grim. And to think that would be retarded. So, anyways, that's your Austin Lee Meredith, that's your Sheila and Amber Grace, and we're in the middle at the bottom. Okay, what I think's happening here is like they're connecting. It's making an array, okay, of antenna for wireless energy, like trees, guy, in a cosmic. I don't want to say universe, man. Galaxy. Cheers.